at home. Watch me crank it, watch me roll. Watch me crank that soldier boy, that Superman, that oh, now watch me, you're a liar. That's what you are.
Help me! Help me!
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, well. Now, Soulja Boy, you're probably watching this. I mean, of course you were watching this. You probably watched 200,000 hours of the other one. Now, Soulja Boy, you called me a bitch. Ooh, so insulting. And the last thing I'm gonna do is name call a pubescent boy on the internet. I mean, that would look bad on me, right? So what I am going to do is I'm going to debunk everything you've said, and I'm going to give the gamers what they want. Actual gamers, not someone that's just creeped into the industry to try and profit. I don't know how stupid you think we are. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, as I said, you called me a bitch, and you've stated that you didn't send me this console. You didn't send me your TRDR. Now, can I be quite honest? I really wish that you didn't send it me, because all it's done is cause hassle and upset in my life. Not because of the drama, just because the console has been so hard to work with, to review. It's just stressed me out completely. Like, even this morning I turned it on to have a little like tinker with it. This touchscreen completely doesn't work. I was really honest in my review, and I'll always be honest because that's my integrity. But you might want to fix your console, mate, because it doesn't work. So for those of you who don't know a little bit of backstory, Soulja Boy called me a lying bitch, said that he didn't send me anything, bitch, stop capping, because I posted a video reviewing his console. Now, first of all, I'd just like to say, how on earth did I get my hands on this console? The console only came out yesterday, and I released this review 2 days ago. So how would I have got my hands on the console when no one in the world apart from me and Nesaga have hands on that console? Makes no sense. Another thing that I would like to add is, if I wasn't sent this console from Soulja Boy, then who on earth sent it me? Because I got this console on the 29th of July, and here are the receipts. That I posted a tweet, I posted Instagram stories. I was also contacted by the founder of the brand via Instagram days before the 29th, who then WhatsApped me and sent me the console. I'll go through all the receipts soon, but I'm just saying that's the backstory. I was sent the console on the 29th of July and asked to do a review. And now there is some bits about this that just don't sit right with me. I was honest with my review, and now I'm going to be honest now on how this all came together. The only way I would have been able to get this console on the 29th is if I was Harry Potter and I used my invisibility cloak and Wingardium Leviosa'd myself to China to pick up your console and take it back to England. However, I'm not that magical. You literally just sent it me via Royal Mail, my dude. Simple. Another thing is, if him and his team didn't send me the console, how would he have known that I tweeted about it the day after? How would he have known? Because my tweet didn't blow up, my video didn't blow up. So how would Soulja Boy have known that my tweet existed? He wouldn't have. And as I said, on the 29th of July, I put Insta stories, tagged him. As you can see, I did tweets and tagged him, and there was no issues there, because you really thought that I was a bimbo that would have done a stupid review and pretended it was good for clout. Luckily, I have no care about celebrities or who they are or what they do. I'm not going to be like, Soulja Boy sent me his console. That's not me. I'm a gamer, and I care about the people who watch my videos. I don't care about you. I don't care one iota about what you do. All I care about is that your consoles aren't scamming people. And unfortunately, as my video showed, that's why you were triggered. They are. Gamers, we are gamers, and we don't like it when people come into our space and try and use the fact that gaming is becoming more mainstream and popular to your advantage. It makes me want to be sick in a bucket and then eat it. That's how it makes me feel. Anyway, so the timeline, as I said, on the 27th or something, the marketing manager for your brand contacted me. We all spoke on the phone, and then I just spoke to the marketing manager. He asked me what color I wanted and asked me to take pictures. He also said he would pay me for the review. I then said, can you send one to my friend Nesaga to cover it? Then they agreed. 2 days later, the console turns up at my house and Nesaga's house. Oh, also, I just thought about this when I left. I messaged Review Tech USA, Rich, and on the day that I got it, I was like, Rich, look what I've got. Like, he can vouch for me. But I had the console sent to them on the day. I sent him the chats, I sent him the conversation. He knows the full tape, like, he knows it all. I'm just probably going to cover it on his channel. I'm going to, you know, he can review the console himself, and you can all know that I'm not, as they say, capping. Like, I'm not a capper. I'm the opposite. I'm a decapper. Yeah. I send the pictures, here are the receipts, of me with the console like you asked. Then I thought, oh my gosh, this looks pretty good, never seen this before. Then I turned it on. And realised it was trash. Like, I'm sorry, but I realised it wasn't the greatest console. Like, it's not a gaming console, and it's not for gamers. So I then messaged the marketing manager and said, look, like, if yours and Soulja's console is as good as you say it's going to be, then I'm going to buy the Retroid Pocket, which is exactly the same, and compare it, because I'm not doing a review until I've compared it properly and had an in-depth review. So your review's going to take longer, mate. I'm sorry. And then they said, no, don't buy the Retroid Pocket. Don't buy it. There's no point. They're not the same. Anyway, turns out I get hands-on with the Retroid Pocket. I get hands-on with the SOULJA BOY console, the TRDR, and it's exactly the same, apart from there's a touch screen and they've got a different processor. That's the only difference. A couple of weeks go past, I make a few more posts on my Twitter and Instagram, tag SOULJA BOY, no issues. The next thing that happens is I get a text from the marketing manager saying, when you're going to drop the review, and I said, when I've reviewed it. And he said, well, we need to pay you. And I said, I don't want payment. I don't want to be paid. There was no way that I would have been paid to make a review for this console. Not a chance in hell. Not a chance in the deepest, darkest depths of hell that I would sit there and be paid to review this. Simple. So I said, no, thank you. Keep your money. SOULJA BOY said I was broke. If I was so broke, why would I have denied the money to review your hunk of junk, my dude? It wouldn't have. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I dropped my review a couple days ago. The next thing you know, I knew it would happen. I was telling my friends, Nesaga, they're gonna pipe up and ring me. The next thing you know, they ring me, and off my other phone, because I blocked them off my other phone because they kept ringing me. So I have two phones and I blocked them off one, and they rang my other phone, basically. And I ignored it because I know they were going to be mad. I know they were going to try and make me take my video down. So I just ignored it. The next thing you know, a few hours later, again, I spoke to Nesaga and I tell her, look, we got to be careful because I know for a fact they're going to try and take our videos down because we were honest. And then we're both like, we don't care. We just want to be honest. We're gamers. We want to help the gaming community see what's good on the market and what's complete trash. The next thing you know, as I predicted, I'm sat here with my friend. I get a tweet from SOULJA BOY saying, I didn't send this bitch nothing. First of all, don't refer to me as a bitch. Are we still doing that? Are we still doing that, SOULJA BOY? You silly, silly boy. Gosh. And second of all, you're the king of cap, Mr. Atari. That's you. Now, if a company has faith in their product, they would be more than happy to send their console out to anybody. People have bought this console and they haven't even got it yet because the marketing team thought that we were just airheads and we would get this console and be gushing over the fact that a celebrity sent it us. As I said, we don't care. I told you my review would be honest. I said to you, ignore the bad comments. Your console will speak for itself, and your console spoke. It spoke, it screamed, it broke my ears, it broke my windows, it screamed, it was awful. As I said, all in all, he knew I was getting the console. I tagged him, the marketing team knew they were sending it me. They sent it to my house. I didn't buy it. Why would I do such a terrible thing, you know? Why would I buy the SOULJA BOY console with my own money? Them, and what has obviously annoyed them is that I've not lied. Like, I'm not going to sit there and say it's good when it's not. Simple. On that note, I'd like to say that I am never involved in drama. This isn't me. It feels quite dramatic, all of this. It's all a bit like, ooh, a bit of drama, doesn't it? It just feels very dramatic. And everyone's like, she's clout chasing. Listen, I'm not going to clout chase off SOULJA BOY. Me doing a video review for a console they sent me isn't clout chasing. It wasn't good. Simple. Didn't enjoy it. Simple. It's offensive to call it a gaming console, like I said in the review. And I'm sorry you didn't like it, SOULJA and your team, but I'm just me and that's all I can be. So yeah, I just wanted to set the record straight and everything. I want to say thank you to the gaming community. I love you from the bottom of my achy breaky heart. I can't believe all the lovely lovelies that have been so nice and messaging me, like having my back. I didn't actually expect it. When I first got the message, I felt slightly anxious, but not too anxious. As I said on my tweet, I grew up with a mustache and sideburns. I've had the worst bullying possible as a kid. Like, people really tried it when I was a hairy little brown kid in a predominantly, country area. So I already had all that. So nothing can really affect me that much. But I did feel a bit like, oh, great, like drama. But after all the great messages that I've got, I just feel refreshed. Like, the gaming community really does stick together in most of the time. And I just feel like someone trying to come in and capitalize of something that we love and have loved all our lives because it's been coming mainstream. It's pretty disgusting, It's filthy. I really think that people should stop just stealing consoles and sticking a name at them and trying to sell them to gamers for like 17 times the price. It's a bit ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? It's not nice. Anyway, I feel a bit awkward doing this video, so I've got some cookies and orange juice that I'm gonna go and eat now. So, au revoir. Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.